What's going on, guys? Saucy Dangles coming at you, bringing you some pretty sad news in the Godzilla community. You guys already know what it is. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. But as of March, so it's actually been a few months, Godzilla Heritage, which is the fan-made movie that we discussed on the channel a couple times, is actually going to get shut down. Now, this is pretty crappy news. I was kind of excited for the movie. It wasn't my most hyped Godzilla movie that's coming out, but I was pretty excited for it. So pretty much on their Facebook page, which is just Godzilla Heritage, if you guys want to read what I'm going to read to you right now, I'll link it down in the description below. So pretty much what they say is, so after the teaser trailer was released last year, we were contacted by Toho's legal representation in the United States. There have been several months of dialogue with Toho's representatives since then, with information being exchanged between us, the attorneys, and to Toho in Japan. Now, the process was concluded late last year, and with all the details finalized, it's time to share with everyone where they landed. Now, the attorneys had become aware of the project after the teaser trailer, and were looking to gather detailed information on the production and their intentions. The exchange was pleasant and cordial, and we talked at length with the attorneys about the love that we have for the character and reiterated to them that our intent was to simply produce Heritage as a 100% non-profit fan film funded and supported by fans. The information was passed along to Toho, and we were informed they appreciated our respect for the character. We were then presented with conditions that they wished us to abide by in balancing our desire to complete Heritage and Toho's need to protect their intellectual property and avoid confusion in the marketplace. Remember, guys, there's a lot of Godzilla going on right now. So the following conditions were discussed and presented. The film will not have Godzilla in the title, so maybe they just name it Heritage. That's no big deal. They could not make money from the film or commercially exploit it in any way. I mean, it was non-profit anyway, so we would not register the copyright in the film. No physical copies can be made of the film in DVD, Blu-ray, or any other format. A specific disclaimer must be used after the title. And then I will not create sequels to the fan film or produce, write, direct any other Godzilla fan films. The completed film will not be more than 50 minutes in length. That's pretty short. The total cost of production will not exceed $50,000. We cannot raise any more funds from Kickstarter or other similar sites. No version of the film or trailer for the film can be posted on YouTube or any other site where it can be viewed by the general public. And that right there is what killed it. And then the film can only be made available for streaming through a secure online portal with access only to the backers who have financially backed the project. So they went on and said some of the conditions would be easy to adapt to. Others, we realized, would provide a greater challenge, such as the runtime and the budget. The real challenge is being unable to utilize Kickstarter to try and raise the funds to shoot the feature that we had planned. It was also disappointing that we cannot share new trailers or share the 20-minute preview freely. We reviewed the conditions carefully and weighed accepting them against a possibility of having to stop working on the project or not being able to release anything after the years of hard work that we had poured into it by the cast, the crew, and the backers. It was decided that the best way to finish the project in some capacity was to agree to the stipulations. As private funding is the only way to raise money for the film if we were to move forward, we explored some options and reached out to contacts to see what we could do. Understandably, most people are not willing to provide $50,000 without expecting a return. That's not an option for a non-profit fan film. Because of this, it does not appear we're going to be able to shoot an altered Heritage under the new guidelines as we had hoped. Fortunately, we still have what we intended to be a 20-minute preview. Even though it was never intended to represent the final version we had for Heritage, it can be edited into a short film and it is almost complete. And that will end up being the final project. In keeping with the guidelines, we'll be dropping the Godzilla name from the Heritage title, and we will no longer be releasing any trailers or footage of the film. We will still release photos and behind-the-scenes content. So again, guys, this Facebook page is linked in the description below. So if you guys have a Facebook or whatever, you could go on there every once in a while and possibly see new screenshots of the movie we're not going to get. So if you guys are worried, if you actually backed up this project on Kickstarter, you will be able to see the 20-minute preview. But it looks like you'll also have a chance to get your money back, to get a refund. And again, just go on this Facebook page, look for this post. About halfway down, you'll see a subheading that says concerning our Kickstarter backers, telling you about a refund, and there'll be a link there that you could go to and you hopefully you can get your money back. And then the way they end it, even though Heritage is perhaps reaching a stopping point, it is not the end. Too much time and effort has been put into this project to give up. To my understanding, they actually spent 7 years in the developing of this movie. As I said, we have assembled a wonderful group of people from all over the world, and though we may no longer be able to make a film with Godzilla in it, those people and the lessons we've learned throughout the project are quickly laying the foundations of an original film, and are creating the new creatures that will exist within it. On behalf of everyone on the cast and crew, thank you for everything, and stay tuned. So it looks like they may be trying to make a original kaiju movie, one that doesn't have to do with Godzilla, which would be very cool. You know, I'd definitely be excited for that. So, sad news, guys. It really is. You know, I was looking forward to the movie. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you like angry at Toho? Do you understand Toho's side of it? You know, they do have to protect their intellectual property, but those stipulations were pretty rough, I think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.